Have you ever felt like someone is slipping away from you, but you just can't tell if it's real or if you're overthinking? One moment they're all in, texting, calling, making plans, and then suddenly the energy shifts. You feel the distance growing, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Are they busy? Or are they losing interest? If you've been questioning someone's feelings lately, you're not alone. In today's video, we're breaking down the clear signs that someone is pulling away, so you can recognize them early, protect your energy, and move forward with confidence. Stay until the end, because we'll also talk about what you can do if you notice these signs. Let's dive in. Losing interest isn't always about one big event. Sometimes, it's a slow fade. A shift in energy. A lack of effort. And here's the truth. When someone is invested, you'll know. And when they're not, you'll feel confused. Interest isn't about words, it's about actions. If they still care, they'll show up for you. If they're pulling away, the signs will be there. Let's get into the 5 major signs that someone is losing interest. Communication becomes inconsistent. One of the biggest red flags that someone is losing interest is a sudden shift in communication patterns. In the beginning, they might have been texting or calling consistently, showing excitement to talk to you, and engaging in meaningful conversations. But over time, you notice that their messages become less frequent, shorter, or lack enthusiasm. Delayed responses. If they used to respond quickly but now take hours or even days to reply, it could mean they're prioritizing other things over your conversations. One-word replies. Engaging conversations turn into dry, unenthusiastic responses like, yeah, okay, or oh. This lack of effort can indicate a fading interest. You're always initiating. If you find yourself being the one who always starts the conversation, checks in, or makes plans, it could mean they're no longer as invested in staying connected. Excuses over engagement. They frequently say they're busy but don't make an effort to reschedule or find time to talk. Everyone gets busy, but someone who cares will still make time, even in small ways. Police correlate what to do. Instead of overanalyzing or chasing them for attention, take a step back. See if they make an effort to reconnect. If communication remains inconsistent, it may be time to reconsider whether this relationship is still serving you. Communication becomes inconsistent. One of the biggest red flags that someone is losing interest is a sudden shift in communication patterns. In the beginning, they might have been texting or calling consistently, showing excitement to talk to you, and engaging in meaningful conversations. But over time, you notice that their messages become less frequent, shorter, or lack enthusiasm. Delayed responses. If they used to respond quickly but now take hours or even days to reply, it could mean they're prioritizing other things over your conversations. One-word replies. Engaging conversations turn into dry, unenthusiastic responses like, yeah, okay, or oh. This lack of effort can indicate a fading interest. You're always initiating. If you find yourself being the one who always starts the conversation, checks in, or makes plans, it could mean they're no longer as invested in staying connected. Excuses over engagement. They frequently say they're busy but don't make an effort to reschedule or find time to talk. Everyone gets busy, but someone who cares will still make time, even in small ways. Police correlate what to do. Instead of overanalyzing or chasing them for attention, take a step back. See if they make an effort to reconnect. If communication remains inconsistent, it may be time to reconsider whether this relationship is still serving you. Cancellations without rebooking. Life happens, and sometimes plans need to be changed. But if they cancel and don't bother to reschedule, it likely means they're not invested in spending time with you. Spending more time with others, but not you. If they suddenly have time for friends, hobbies, or social media, yet they don't seem as engaged in conversation. One of the clearest signs that someone is losing interest is when their level of engagement in conversations starts to drop. In the beginning, they might have been enthusiastic, asking questions, and showing genuine curiosity about your life. But now, their responses feel dull, forced, or minimal. How this looks? Short, unenthusiastic replies. Instead of engaging in meaningful back and forth, their responses become dry and minimal. You might send a heartfelt message and get nothing but okay or well in return. No more deep conversations. If they once enjoyed late-night talks about dreams, goals, and personal struggles but now only stick to surface-level topics? Or worse, barely talk at all. It could be a sign they're emotionally checking out. They don't ask about your life. When someone cares, they naturally want to know about your day, your feelings, and what's going on in your life. If they stop asking or seem disinterested when you share, it's a red flag. They're distracted or multitasking if they seem more focused on their phone, social media, or other distractions when you talk. It shows they're not fully present in the conversation. Don't force conversations or beg for their attention. Instead, take note of their behavior and match their energy. If they truly care, they will realize the shift and make an effort to re-engage. If not, it may be time to step back and focus on connections where you feel valued. They become easily irritated or distant. When someone starts losing interest, their patience and emotional investment in the relationship tend to decrease. Things that never used to bother them suddenly become sources of frustration, and instead of engaging with you warmly, they seem cold, distant, or even annoyed. How this looks. Small things start to annoy them. They used to love your quirks, jokes, or habits, but now they seem irritated by them. Even minor things, like the way you text or ask questions, suddenly feel like a burden to them. They respond with frustration. Instead of handling conversations with kindness, they react with short, dismissive, or even harsh replies. Simple questions like, "How was your day?" or "Do you want to hang out?" might be met with eye rolls, sighs, or an annoyed "I don't know." They seem emotionally checked out. Their tone becomes colder, their responses feel forced, and they put little to no effort into connecting with you. They might stop showing affection, rarely smile in your presence, or give off an overall distant
Their energy
vibe.
no longer
They
matches
avoid
yours.
meaningful conversations.
In a healthy relationship,
if you try to talk
both
about
people
feelings,
put in
the
effort,
relationship,
excitement,
and emotional energy to make the connection work. But when someone starts losing interest, you'll notice a shift. Their energy simply doesn't match yours anymore. How this looks. You're putting in more effort. You're the one planning dates, initiating conversations, and trying to keep the connection alive, while they barely contribute. Conversations feel one-sided. You bring enthusiasm, ask questions, and show interest, but their responses feel forced, dull, or indifferent. Less excitement to see you. If they used to light up when they saw you but now seem uninterested or distracted, it's a sign their emotional investment has faded. No reciprocity in affection. If you express love, compliment them, or try to connect emotionally, but they don't reciprocate, their energy has shifted away from the relationship. Police Carlite what to do. Instead of overcompensating for their lack of effort, take a step back. Let them show you if they still care by matching your energy. If they don't, it might be time to prioritize connections where your effort is valued and reciprocated. That if you find yourself giving more than you're receiving, constantly wondering where you stand, or questioning if they even care anymore, trust that feeling. When someone truly values you, you won't have to question it as, "Oh, what should you do?" if you recognize these signs. Here's the key: don't chase. Don't beg. Don't try to force someone to care. Instead, match their energy. If they pull away, give them space. If they don't return, let them go. Remember, the right people don't leave you feeling confused. They show up. They care. They make an effort. If someone is losing interest, don't take it personally. It's just a sign that they aren't meant to be in your life for the long run, and that's okay. Because when the right person comes along, you'll never have to question their interest. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more insights on love, relationships, and personal growth. And if you're struggling with self-doubt after someone pulled away, check out our next video on how to rebuild your confidence and take back your power. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Click here to watch it now. Thanks for watching, and remember, you deserve someone who chooses you every single day. Keep focusing on your growth, and the right people will always align with you. See you in the next video.